in the tradition rather than to break away from it. You're following all this? If you have no particular ideals, beliefs, then ideals. The word idea, I believe, comes from Greek, which means to see, to observe. You understand? Not observe and then from it a conclusion which becomes an idea. The word idea actually means to observe. Now, have we ideals? Which is the future. The future which is going to be achieved. The ideal has been projected from the experiences of the past, from certain conclusions which have been gathered, and from that you project an ideal, historical, worldly, or personal. Right? That is, the past projecting a concept as an ideal which is in the future and conforming to the future, to that ideal. It is the same movement from the past modified through the present and the future. Right? That's clear, isn't it? Now, if you see that when you have an ideal, there must be a contradiction in your daily life, because that ideal is something non-real, right? Non-factual. But the factual is what is happening. And hence a conflict, an adjustment, a imitation, a division. So there is constantly approximating one's action to something which is not factual. I wonder if that is illusory, this is actual. Now, after explaining that very carefully, we can go much more into details. Do you actually see this fact? Or are you already translating it into an idea? You're following? Please observe yourself. That is, if one has a belief, an ideal, and you see the nature of the ideal, how the ideal comes into being. Lenin, all the Maoists have these ideals. After studying history and coming to their own particular conclusion about history, and then projecting the ideas, and then making human beings conform to that ideal. So have you, as a human being, thinking this out very carefully, do you see the falseness of it, and therefore letting it go? Or you like the idea, or you feel, no, not the idea, you feel if you have an ideal, you're doing something. You are active. You are accomplishing, fulfilling your ideals. And that gives one a great satisfaction, vanity, a sense of purpose. You following on? So, after talking over together, does one put aside ideals. If you do, then you say, is it possible then to face actually what is happening? Not in contrast to the ideal and measuring what is happening according to the ideal, but have the capacity to face what is actually going on. In that observation of what is actually taking place, there is no conflict. You're watching. I wonder if you see this. Are we together in this, or am I? Please bear in mind, we are thinking this out together. It's very important that we not only learn to listen properly, but also have the capacity, which comes naturally if you are interested, in being able to say that is false and it's finished. I will put aside my opinion, I won't let that interfere. And can we together put aside all our ideals? Please. Because we are thinking this out together, because we are inquiring into the question of security. We think we are secure when we pursue an ideal. However false it is, however unreal it is, which has no validity, it gives a certain sense of purpose. And that sense of purpose gives a certain quality of assurance, satisfaction, security. Right? Can we go along? Not go along verbally, but actually you have put aside your ideals. So now we are inquiring into the question of security. And why do human beings, right throughout the world, hold on to experience? Please ask yourself. Not only sexual, physical experiences, but also so-called spiritual experiences, which are much more dangerous. You walk along by yourself or with others, you suddenly have